just in case you missed last year's live show, take a look at what you missed. Did y'all buy your tickets to the live show yet?
I hope y'all did, because this year, June 29th at City Winery, we will be hosting our second live show, the 25 and Over Club Experience show. Come out and turn up with.
What is the wildest thing you've stored somebody's name under on your phone?
The wildest name, their occupation.
That's not really wild though.
But I haven't really, maybe like an emoji, an eggplant emoji. I've done that once, and then other times there's just been like their occupation. So whatever they do, like.
So I give them a name that reminds me of them, of something they did or something that they have or a specific thing they look like.
For example,
all right. My very first boyfriend was fat, and I used to call him Tubby.
wait. What was his name?
Tubby.
Why?
Because he was
You're
fat.
fucking the tub? Oh, like Teletubby?
Like big. I don't know. Tubby.
Okay. What's another one? Shout outs to Tubby.
Nah, fuck him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, we don't like him. He's persona non grata here.
Okay. Got you.
All right. Then, my best friend and I used to call this guy Moco in high school. Self-explanatory, really.
Translation for our non-Spanish speaking viewers, Moco is booger, like snotty. So I'm assuming that he was a snotty boy.
No, he just every so often had like a big ass booger in his nose.
Yeah. Okay, so Moco, give me another one, third one.
All right. So I had this guy saved under as the spitter, and yeah. That was his name.
That's also self-explanatory.
Yeah, it kind of is.
So is that like a all the time thing though? Like spitter was like you guys incorporated spit in the sex all the time?
He was the first one to do it to me.
Okay. But it wasn't all the time?
I don't know. I mean, it kind of just happens. Now it's just like it just happens.
It does happen. My first time was definitely like it just happened. It was not spoken about before. It was just like in the moment. And
I mean,
oh shit. So going back now.
Right.
Welcome guys to another episode of the Ladies Pitch Podcast. What's up? This is your favorite mommy, Haydee baby.
And this is your girl Dory.
And with us this week we have another anonymous guest.
Right.
We're gonna refer to him as is. What's
going on, everybody?
You gotta pick up the mic, baby. Speaking to the mic. What's up?
Going on? Chilling.
So our question, have you ever had like someone stored a woman's name under like a wild name or anything like that?
Can't really say anything wild like that, but I would just really store them as the towns or cities that they were in. So like
the town that they were from?
Yeah. So like.
But what if you
wait,
had
I have a question. So would you like forget their actual name?
Yeah. Yeah, that would be a problem. Yeah, so like I would just, if I introduce them to me and my mans, we got a thing that if we're chilling and we run into each other, or like he comes into the crib, we roommates, he comes into the crib and I'm chilling, he introduces himself and we already give the name out so that the other person has to give their name, like.
Oh,
just in case we forgot, because it's happened a few times. So it's like,
that's crazy.
Because
it never ceased to amaze me.
You don't use the person's name that often when you're chilling with them.
That is true.
Yeah, I guess.
I always thought that like men use like little pet names. Oh, babe, mommy, or whatever. Like when they kind of.
Don't be so cliche.
Yeah, well, I mean. Don't be trusting those men that just be using nicknames. Like, just randomly, like, quiz them. Be like, yo, what's my name? Yo. Destiny's Child, that shit. Like, yo, what's my name?
For real.
I did that to someone once. I was like, yo, I don't think I've ever heard you say my name. I was like, you know my name, right?
He's like, yeah, Superhead.
Yo. I hate you. And he still wouldn't say it.
Bitch, he didn't remember your name at all.
He better remember my name.
Yo, my name is
he
very
knows my
difficult.
name. Texted you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My name is difficult to remember though. Like, I'm not gonna put my full government out there because I don't be trusting y'all motherfuckers. But it's difficult to remember though. Like shit, even teachers had a hard time remembering my shit in school. So what am I expect a man to remember my name? That's why I cut it to Haydee. That's easier to remember.
Yeah.
And a lot of people would be like, oh, so like the country Haydee? Yes, Haydee. Not spelled like it though, but yeah.
That's a hell of a comparison.
It be your peeps, the Dominican man.
Ugh.
So what's going on? What's new this week?
Shit. So I'm going to say I had a rough week this week. And I don't know. Haydee told me that I was possessed yesterday. She said, where's my friend? Bring my friend back. Like,
Yeah,
what the
she
fuck,
was.
bitch?
Yeah, she was acting like a totally different person. And listen, I'm over there. I understand, it's when we got mood swings and shit like that. So it doesn't directly affect me. But she was having like these random spurs of like
Anger.
and then she'll go through social media like, shut the fuck up. Like she never does that. This bitch is super friendly. Like she's happy 24/7. So when she's acting that way, I'm just side eyeing her like,
What's wrong with
giving
you?
her the bombastic side eye. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It was a
I'm
rough
like, bring
week,
my friend
all right?
back.
Yeah,
I was this close to visiting the Catholic Church and getting some holy water on your ass.
Yeah, I know. You sent me the gift.
Yeah, with
the spray and the Bible.
yeah. I guess
Yeah,
we,
no.
we
I don't
all,
know.
women we all have our moments. Like,
Yeah, I mine just don't come out as often.
Mm-hmm.
So
imagine a man.
she had never
shit.
never seen like that side of me. I don't know. It was just a rough week. It was a rough week. A guy, guys got it way worse.
Is input. You having to deal with like women mood swings. How do you deal with that? Like, do you just like just give her space and just?
I think that's the best thing, right?
But sometimes we go looking for you guys because we know you're kind of like giving us our space.
I know.
So
We don't want it.
Yeah, women are so chaotic. We'll go looking for you to try to pick that like argument. Or that's just me.
That's just you. No. I'm sure it's not just you. I don't try to argue, but I want my guy to like leave me alone, but not leave me alone.
But you still need like an outlet to let it out.
Huh?
But you still kind of need an outlet to let it out.
I guess. I don't know. I just
You want attention. That's what they call attention.
Yeah.
You want attention, but you want your space as well.
Yeah, like I'm gonna say leave me the fuck alone, but don't actually leave me the fuck alone. Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't. It's either you want to be left the fuck alone or you don't want to be left the fuck alone.
I guess I really don't, but like I'm mad, so it just comes out.
Yeah, all right. So you want to be left alone, but you want to be checked up on occasionally.
Yeah.
Like
No.
Just sit there in silence, like not silence, but like watch. I don't know. I guess watch a movie or like.
I don't know
ideal
because
situation.
silence.
What's the ideal situation then?
Silence is
Silence
tricky.
will kill him more.
Yeah, because
What's the
silence
ideal
will drive me
situation then?
nuts. Huh?
What's the ideal situation then?
I don't know.
This bitch
When
don't
I
know.
find it, I'll update y'all.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like,
All right. I'm gonna say leave me alone, but don't actually leave me alone.
So
I think it's how Haydee said, like just a quick checkup here and there, like yo, you want some coffee?
No,
you
she
want a
said
snack?
no.
But
No,
but
like
they say no, but she means yes.
whatever.
I'm
I don't
so
know.
happy I was born a woman because as a man, I probably just would have been gay by now because I couldn't deal with this bullshit that we just be putting men through. It's hilarious.
Whatever.
I like attention, like, and what I mean is attention is like space, but attention, like we could be in the same room, but we don't have to speak to one another. Like you can just be doing your own thing. Like I'm watching a movie, or we can watch the movie together, or you're on your phone and I'm just watching a movie or something. But we're in the same room, but we're not talking. I'm big on that.
We do that all the time.
We do it all the time, right?
We do it all the time.
Maybe you're my soulmate.
I told you. We need to marry each other. Fuck
At
these
this point,
niggas.
we Chuck and Larry in this bitch. And
Yo, dead
guys,
ass.
by the way, this is a Pride episode. If you don't already know, yeah, you see the rainbow flags. Willie, as you know, Willie, you already know that he's
Willie
just
is
a
Willie.
ongoing like
And this
mascot on here.
is Sparkle. I sleep with Sparkle every single night. And she just happens to be rainbow. So she's here.
So she's here
And
with us.
Charmander's wearing a flag.
I don't know what. Oh yeah, Charmander has a flag. I
Yeah,
was like, I don't know what
Charmander's-
Charmander's doing here, but
Charmander's just cute. And he's
Charmander-
wearing a flag.
what does Charmander identify as? You know,
I don't know. It's he starts off as a boy and then he kind of switches to a girl.
okay, so he's all right. So Charmander belongs here. He belongs
Yeah,
in this episode
because
then.
Charmander, when he's little, it's a boy, but then it evolves and it turns into Charizard, which is like
I don't
girl.
know the history of Pokemons.
Yeah, I know.
I used to watch it, but
I'm
I
a
don't
super
remember.
nerd. In case you guys have not noticed, I am a super nerd.
Yeah, guys. So before we start the shits, again, make sure you like, subscribe, share, review the podcast on all streaming platforms. Ladies Pitch, you can find us on YouTube at Ladies Pitch, Apple Podcast, Spotify, Google, all that good shit. Just Google Ladies Pitch and you'll find the podcast there, wherever, you know, listen to your podcast. Also, Lube Life. Every week, you guys already know we're partnered with Lube Life. Link in bio. If you guys want to slide and glide this summer, make sure you guys purchase some Lube Life. Use promo code PITCH10 and get 10% off your purchase. Guys, so I purchased this top just for this episode because it was giving very much lesbian. It's giving very much like Ellen DeGeneres. Guys, let me know.
I actually got
It
my shirt is
is.
like that too. It's David from Schitt's Creek.
Yeah.
I love David. I love me some David. Ew, David. And it says, I like the wine, not the label.
I like the wine, not the label.
Yeah.
I've never watched Schitt's Creek.
It's fucking awesome. It's
You
great.
know what I did see? I saw the first episode of the show The Idol that The Weeknd is on, and Johnny Depp's daughter. I don't know her name, but it's whatever Depp. But it's his
Isn't it
daughter.
like metal or something?
I don't know. I don't know her name. But I liked it. It's the same creator of Euphoria, so it has like that the aesthetics and the cinematography, just like Euphoria. Or the colors and stuff. It's cool. And then The Weeknd. Oh my! You know I love The Weeknd. Like,
Yes,
listen,
yes.
I can't
We know.
fuck with you. I can't fuck with a guy if he doesn't fuck with The Weeknd, with The Office, or doesn't like candy corn. Like
Candy corn?
Yes,
That's a fucking random candy corn.
because a lot of people fucking Lexi calls it candy wax. Like,
I mean, it kind of is, but I still eat it.
I like it.
you like candy corn?
I like it.
Do you like The Office
I love it. Outfits, yeah.
and The Weeknd?
I can fuck to the weekend, yeah.
Okay. He said I could fuck with The Weeknd.
Oh, her
I
name
said
is
fuck with The Weeknd, man. That's even better. Shit, fuck it.
her name is Lily Rose Depp.
Lily Rose Depp?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So the show, it revolves around Lily Rose Depp. And she is like she's a rising star. And the show starts with her, I guess, coming back out after going through like a mental, breakdown or whatever, kind of like a Britney Spears thing. And she goes to this club and she meets The Weeknd. The Weeknd is the club owner. So it's only one episode in, but I don't know. He's so like, The Weeknd to me is very much like an enigma. Like, he's so mysterious and he's just like that on the show. I'm like, oh my God, like I love it.
Mysterious?
He is. You don't feel like he is? First of all, when The Weeknd first came out, no one knew what he looked like. Like, he released his music for free on SoundCloud. No one knew what the man looked like. They just loved his music, but nobody knew like what he actually looked like.
Yeah, I agree. At the beginning, definitely.
At the very beginning,
for sure.
when he came out with like House of Balloons and all that shit, like, no one knew. So he has like that mysterious. You don't see The Weeknd to weekends interviews. weekends to weekends. You don't see The Weeknd do interviews like ever. He doesn't. Yeah, he remains like he wants that mysterious aura around him.
People love that.
Yeah, people love that shit. They
I don't
gravitate
know.
towards that.
I don't like him as a person. I love his music. We've had conversations like this before, yeah. About artists that we don't like. Like,
Oh, but why don't you like
their-
him?
I don't know. It's just something. I just don't like him. I feel like he puts out great music. I fucking love your music. So, but I just feel like he's the type of person that ruins everything he touches.
He self-sabotages?
No, I think he ruins others.
What did it ruin for you?
You know what I mean?
What did he ruin?
No, I'm just saying. You're asking me why I don't like him. That's the
I
vibe
know.
that I get. I get that
But
vibe.
that's a
from
very
him.
specific vibe. Like, I feel like that's an opinion you would base off of something that's like concrete type of evidence. Like, I don't like this person because they ruin people that they go about.
Yeah, but that's, I don't know. That's just, that's how I see it. Because, you know, like, he's so toxic in relationships.
I guess by the music. Is it?
No, it's not even so much the music. He just really is
The
super toxic
like
in his
concept.
relationships. And I just get that vibe. Like, I feel like he ruins everything he touches. Like, the one good thing is music.
Who I don't know much about.
Who he dated?
Yeah,
he dated Selena Gomez. He dated Bella for like
Hadid.
on and off for like mad long.
He went from Bella Hadid
to
then Selena Gomez, but in all fairness, Selena Gomez dumped him to go back with Justin Bieber,
So he got back with
and then
Bella.
he got back with Bella. That was a toxic move right there.
Yo, I don't know.
I wouldn't. Yo, I don't know. Once I'm all lost of words. I'm like, I wouldn't be able to take an ex back after you already had like a whole public relationship with someone else, and then.
Because that was.
It's
I feel like the weekend with Selena Gomez was very off-brand for both of them because it was very public, which is ironic for two people who are so private.
He's super private,
right?
That was one of the first. That was actually a line that he had in the song, calling out my name. That was supposedly about Selena Gomez. That he was trying to say, like, I put you out there and I don't even do that shit. Like, I claimed you publicly, and you know I don't even do that. That's so upsetting. Like, I post you. That's when people act up the most, when you post them.
Yeah.
That's why you gotta stay private. Like, don't ever post them.
I did. I posted this guy, and a few weeks later, like, I was being in chula, and
she was in love. Or in lust.
You made him feel special.
No, I wasn't in lust. I was in love.
I was in love?
Yeah, I was in love.
Oh, my.
And I posted this picture on my story, and I put, "You're my favorite everything." And I don't know, like a few weeks later, maybe like a month or two later, I found out he had a girlfriend.
How long do you think, so we're going to ask our male correspondent here for the episode. What do you feel about posting a person like that you're dating? I would assume that you wouldn't post somebody you're talking to. You would post somebody that you're dating or in a
Right, like once you know that, once it turns into something.
Yeah, how do you know, like, yo, this is the right time, and how far into the relationship would you post someone?
Nowadays, I look at it like, I'll post you when I'm ready to bring you around the family or show you to the family. You know?
So there's really no time frame from you. It's just like whatever the vibe is or whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. But even like, I think posting somebody is actually a little bit bigger than, you know, bringing them around the family. Because now that I think about it, that's just like,
out there.
That's serious.
yeah,
Right.
Strangers
to this
see
day,
it.
that was the
I take
post
that
that had
back.
like the most views or whatever
I
on
take
my
all that
story. I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
You ever posted someone and
nosy
then
You know how many
people.
messages
You
I
see?
got of people that were
Those
like,
guys are
"Oh my
good.
God, I'm so happy for you that you found love again, whatever, whatever."
You ever posted someone and then had like your ex shorties hit you up like, word, that's what it is, that's what we doing now?
Listen, no, I posted this meme
With
one
the-
time
with the
that said
future
when I
tag.
pop
I
out with
got
my
that.
like with my whatever, like don't start asking me like, "Oh, what happened?" whatever, because I mean, the fuck. I don't know.
Mind your business. Have you ever done that? Have you ever hit a shorty up once you see her post her man or some shit like, word, that's what it is?
Oh, hell no. I could
Yeah.
never.
You don't send those future text messages?
Huh?
You don't send those future text messages?
Future text messages.
The rapper Future.
Oh, no,
Toxic
no.
text messages.
No.
Text messages.
No, I
I
can't.
don't know. He doesn't really give me toxic.
No, I can't.
Nah,
He's
I
like
don't know.
so
He has a
chill.
beard. They're all toxic with a beard.
Well,
Asshole.
I mean,
And is well maintained and well groomed. Like, I don't trust y'all with good beard.
It's conditioned.
if you take care of your beard,
You are not to be trusted.
right?
Why is your shit so soft? For the next bitch? Fuck out of here.
For or from.
I can't.
Who the fuck motherfucker softening your beard when I'm not around?
Who's
Like,
rubbing oil on your
who's
beard?
rubbing oil? Who's putting her juices on your beard
Word.
when I'm not around? Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
What's the most toxic text you've ever sent someone?
I texted for as long as I'm alive, you two will never be happy.
For as long as I'm alive, you two. And who are you? Who's the two people that will never be happy?
It was my husband and this girl he was having an affair with.
So you text both of them, was like, as long as I'm alive, you
I had
two
a
will
whole group chat with them niggas. And whenever I was pissed and I wanted to be petty and bitter, I would text them together and just say whatever the fuck I had to say.
Not in a group chat.
Them, yeah.
I would have named that shit.
Oh, I
would have
didn't
had
name
a
it.
picture.
I mean, this was years ago. I don't think that they had, you could name like group chats
no?
back then. Nah, this was a while ago.
Was that after it ended or while it was still going on?
After what ended?
After the
relationship.
after
My
the affair?
relationship or theirs?
So you were still together with him?
Yeah, I was pregnant.
Oh, so yeah, okay.
I was pregnant. I was big, like 7 months big when I found out. And then, you know.
How long after you found out did it keep going?
I honestly can't tell you. I don't know. I don't know.
She just knows that it was not.
Did you had the baby and it was still going?
Yeah.
And the baby.
And then we ended up separating because like he almost missed the baby's birth. This is my little one, my youngest.
Why? Because he was with her?
Yeah, like.
Or just avoiding the bullshit, like.
I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, it's the birth of your kid.
Yeah, no, not bullshit. My bad, but like the responsibility.
I guess.
I
I don't know. It was just very like. I don't know. We went through a lot of shit. And we separated, basically like right after the baby was born, and we I don't know, maybe like a year. We were separated for like a year.
How'd that go?
It was very toxic. It was very toxic because I was so angry that he would give up, you know, like his family for this girl. And she was like 21, super young.
Diablo. How old was he?
He was, at the time, he was 37, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was mad. And
so the toxicity came from you or him as well?
it came from both of us, but more from me.
Yours is, I think, except, you know,
It came more from me because, like, I was in this headspace that I had never been in before because I've never been a jealous person ever.
I know when I see you be jealous, it's like I'm surprised because that's not like you.
It wasn't like one of my traits. I mean, I don't know. It might be now. Who knows? But what was I saying?
The toxicity.
Jealousy.
More from you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta do this on a regular because her train is a station all the time.
Yo, facts. So, yeah. It was that separation was very toxic. At first, he was, like, still living in the house. And I used to, like, leave. He was really good at triggering me, like saying, pushing.
He knew how to push those buttons.
Yeah, he knew like which buttons to push every freaking time. Every time.
Okay.
When we got back together,
I hate those people that know you're like your triggers, the worst, bro.
When we got back together,
Like that.
he had to like kind of prove himself for like 2 years. I was kind of a bitch and I was distant and, you know, like, because I didn't want to trust him and give him everything again and then just for him to like throw it away.
Nah.
Yo, I was, but
do we ever really forgive cheating though? Like, I feel like women really don't ever forgive cheating. I feel like that's how we're like, you know,
we kind of just work through it.
I don't think I could.
I feel like time kind of just puts it in the back of your mind, but at any moment you can just kind of, he fucks up and does anything, like he forgets to fucking bring milk home or something, and you're like, yeah, because you were thinking about that bitch, like, you know what I mean, like,
No, I wasn't like that.
well, not you specifically, but just a
My
lot
ex
of
was like
women
that.
are like that.
There's a lot of like little triggers that that's what she would say, like, you know, like
Yeah, but the thing is that
There's a lot of things
the
that-
triggers are always gonna be there. It's just a matter of like
That's what I'm
how you
saying. So we
choose to
never
deal with
really
them.
forgive the cheating. We just kind of just like deal with it.
Yeah, that's what it's
And we
think-
just move on. But at any moment, you're just like, even if you don't express it, it's in the back of your mind. Like, if this person is taking long, or let's just say, for example, his excuse was like he's working late, but you found out he was cheating. So now you
Every
stay
time he
together.
works
Every time
late.
he's working late, even if he is working late, you're thinking like, oh, is he with this other woman? Like, is he cheating?
That goes away. I'll say that goes away.
oh no. That was my issue with my ex.
Yeah.
And the therapist said, because I got his couples therapy, and the therapist said, you know, if either you're gonna let this go or you're gonna let it keep festering inside and say, you know, we move past it, but
You really
everything
have to
triggers
bring
you.
it up.
So whenever I would like leave past 10 or 10:30, or I was out for like, not me longer, bang, it might trigger. But if she called and I didn't pick up that first one, bang, bang, 3 more after that. Now I'm a little annoyed. I'm like, my nigga, let me, I might be doing something.
Yeah.
So, and then it was, you know, so I think it's communication. And once you cheat, I think therapy is needed. Some type of therapy. Not just, I'm sorry, I forgive you, why'd you do it? It's like actual, like, because if not, like
Yeah.
you said, any little thing is going to trigger you.
Yeah, because that's happened to me for sure. Like, and I've never called my exes actually cheating, but there was just something there that just I felt was disrespectful to the relationship.
So how
So
do you
for
know?
me,
How do you know
what do you mean? How do I
that
know?
they cheated?
I don't know for sure, but it would be like a conversation I would see. I don't know if actual cheating, like physical cheating, was going on, but there
but
would
it's
be
on the
conversations like there was interest in wanting to pursue some type of sexual relationship. So I would always catch it like in the beginning.
What was their excuse?
That's just talk, or that's just me talking, or whatever. And I'm like, but my toxic ass one time, and this was my first relationship. My second relationship, I didn't have these problems with them, but my first one, I created a whole fucking MySpace. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all my little toxic story. So I created a whole MySpace account and had a conversation with this man from another account that he thought it was like, you know, this other woman or whatever. And he was gonna link up with her. Wow. Like dating time type shit. Like, yeah.
The first catfish.
Oh,
Yup. I created catfish, nah. But yeah, he was like, oh yeah, meet me here, whatever, type shit. And I was like, yo, like, what the fuck? And he was like, oh, I wasn't gonna go. He was the ultimate gaslighter. So somehow it always turned out to be my fault. Yeah. Which in reality it was like I did all of that and still stayed with him. So I mean, kind of was my fault in some regard, but that would fester within me, like you said. Because any little thing, it would be like, oh, you're gonna go see that bitch, or you're gonna go see this bitch, or whatever. Because he had mad female friends, so whatever woman would be around him at the time, automatically in my head I would correlate it with like they're gonna fuck.
damn, girl.
Yeah, and yeah, that shit was so fucking unhealthy and it's just so bad. But
It is, yeah.
it's really bad. Like you said, once cheating takes place, I think that therapy is needed, because to me the ultimate sorry or the best sorry is like change behavior. So
You think once a cheater, always a cheater?
I'm in between. I feel like you learn how to cheat better
Yeah, definitely.
when you get caught.
I think when you get caught and they stay with you, you learn how to cheat better.
Mm-hmm.
If you get caught and you lose it all, or you lose, then you learn a lesson. You know? I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but even though you learned that lesson, that's there are guys out there that don't.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't stop them.
Niggas gonna be niggas all day.
Of course, niggas gonna
all
nig.
day.
Yeah, I'm in between. I feel like there can be a specific person that you're with that you won't ever cheat on for whatever reason. Maybe that person, because I'm a believer in like different people bring out different versions of you. So I do feel like you can really be with someone that brings out the best in you, and you don't feel that need, like you're not tempted to want to cheat, or like you're happy enough where like that person fulfills all the elements that you need to be happy in a relationship type shit.
So that goes to a follow-up. Do you think people cheat because if there's a lack in the relationship, or you think people cheat? I don't know, just because. Like my thing was always, man, guys like variety. You know, I gotta, you know, how can I be with just one? I need variety or some real dirtbag shit. But like, I mean,
it's human nature.
Yeah. But it's like, I mean, you grow older. It's like,
is that really the reason why though? Like, have you ever cheated because you felt like you wanted variety, or just the way your men are programmed?
I think when I was young, yeah. Like I met my kid's mom, and we were together 15 years. So like before I was 20, 21, yeah, I think I wasn't ready to settle down. So I was like in these empty relationships that I really wasn't giving it everything. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I'm trying to find more and, you know, explore.
Mm-hmm. But it wasn't because you were necessarily missing anything, like something that she wasn't fulfilling? That wasn't the reason?
I don't think so.
No? I think for men and women are different. Like, what's the reason why you've cheated in the past? Mm-hmm. So what was your reason? If you're willing to share.
I don't know. It was just I don't know. I guess it was in a way kind of situational. I think it was just like situational. Now though, I don't think that I could, just because like I've learned how to just be single and be free and whatever. So now I wouldn't really even stand for it. Like I would just, if I wanted to be with somebody else, then I would just pursue somebody else.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree with you. So I don't feel like I have the energy to even
to lie.
It's a lot of work.
Sneak around. Like, nah, I'm good.
It's a lot of work to cheat. The lying, the like covering up.
I can't lie to save my life. Like, there's just I don't have the energy.
The manipulation that takes place, the gaslighting,
and all for what? Like, for what?
Right? Because it's like, what are you really even getting out of it?
There's got to be something that's missing, and with my kid's mom, it was a communication and all that. So with her, that's why I cheated. But,
yeah, communication is big.
Yeah, communication is
definitely big. Like, yeah.
A lot of people don't get that though. A lot of people don't understand that. But I also feel like maybe because they haven't had the opportunity to be put in that type of situation where they had to.
We're not raised with that. With communicating and, you know.
Right, I know. And that's
We're
another
very
big
much
thing.
On, like, just do what I say.
Just deal with it, man. Grow up, you know. Like, why you acting like a baby, you know, like being a punk.
I know.
Our cultures, you know, Hispanics. And,
and in the Latino households, like, we're very much raised with, like, having to tolerate a man's shit.
Yeah, the women have to basically deal with anything and everything.
Very traditional views.
The boys are like meant to be boys, like real tough boys. Mm-hmm. They can't be soft and whatever. I don't know. It's stupid.
Okay, so enough about cheating. This might be triggering for some people.
I know. We talked a lot about that now.
We just like delved into like a whole cheating thing, but it was some good feedback behind that. All right, so given that June is Pride Month and Pride Day takes place June 28th, we're going to educate some of our viewers as to the meaning behind Pride. So the LGBT Pride, also known as Gay Pride or just simply Pride, is a promotion of self-affirmation, dignity, equality, and increased visibility of lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people as a social group. Have you ever attended Pride, a Pride parade? I've never been. No. I've wanted to, though.
Yeah, I've always wanted to go, but I've never been. I think we're old enough that we could just go now. But then I don't know. It's just the crowds. I hate crowds.
Yeah, me too. That's why I've never like really gone to like the Puerto Rican Day Parade or the festival. I've only gone like twice. It's because I don't like large crowds.
And then New York is just the worst.
I have low-key anxiety. Like I'm just In New York City, large crowds always equal like something.
Somebody getting stabbed. Somebody's getting shot.
Yeah.
Somebody's getting trampled. Like touched inappropriately. Like it's just you can't get away from it.
There's
a chance that at least 2 of those things is gonna happen at the same event.
Alcohol in large groups do not go well together, especially with like Puerto Ricans all in one place. Like, no, bro, I can't.
I don't know. I feel like with the Puerto Ricans is more, it's not even so much the alcohol. I think it's the coke.
That too. Hey, wait a minute. I will not allow Puerto Rican slander.
I'm not slandering anybody.
It's a fact, though. She ain't lying. It's a fact. Like, if I want to see that type of chaos, like, I'll just fucking go to a family function. Like, I don't need to.
Facts.
Right. Like, well, not anymore. God forbid I mention something about my family, then I get a text message like, bitch, you mentioning the family in the podcast? Anyway, back in the day, a long time ago, that type of chaos took place. Anyway. So, that segues into Mr. Elliott Page, formerly known as
Ellen Page.
Ellen Page. She recently did an interview where she revealed that she was having a relationship.
She wrote a book. She released a memoir about like her experiences and her transition and all of that stuff. It's called Page Boy.
Page Boy. I'm interested in reading it now.
Yeah.
I like autobiographies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So she revealed that she was having a secret relationship with Juno co-star
Olivia Thirlby.
I hope I'm saying it correctly, but whatever. The one that plays her best friend in the movie. If you guys seen the movie Juno,
you should.
Which, yeah, it's a great movie. Yeah, she played her best friend, and she was having a relationship with her while filming the movie Juno.
So I feel like that's fine. You do whatever you need to do or whatever you want. But it's been so many years since Juno that is almost like, why are you talking about it now?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of people just putting that type of information out there.
Right, like years later, oh yeah, I know so-and-so, I fucked them. Like, what?
Yeah, what's the point?
What's the point of that? 10 years later, somebody that you don't know anymore or see anymore?
Yeah, and there's an
freaking pointless.
I mean, we don't know if she still has a relationship with her, like a friendly, platonic relationship with her, right? We don't know that.
We
but
don't know.
I would assume that if she mentioned that in her memoir, that she had some type of like, okay, before putting that. Well, not all the time. Because sometimes they don't even like.
Right. That's you thinking that she kind of asked for consent.
Yeah.
You know, when I started writing my book, I was writing about the guy that I was talking about with the girlfriend. And I texted him and I was like, listen, I'm putting you in my book. Do I have your consent? Like, I need to know. Like, I don't need you suing me later on.
Afterwards, like, what are you suing me for? Los pelos de la crica? Like, I don't know anything.
What did you need his consent for? Did you use his name?
Yeah.
Oh, word. Okay.
You use his real name?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, you definitely have to.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just like a first name and it's like the most common name in the world, but
still, just to play it safe, cover your ass.
Mm-hmm. Right, yeah. So I was like, yo, yeah.
But I would have liked to assume, because sometimes people do, they release memoirs and they don't have, like, for example, for example, like these chicks that release like these memoirs or whatever, these books speaking about like fucking celebrities and shit like that.
Yeah.
They don't have.
Have you ever watched Molly's Game?
No.
The movie with Jessica Chastain?
Okay, don't even know who Jessica Chastain is. All
right, first of all, I love you. I think you're fucking awesome. I think you're hot, and I love you. You my girl.
Lesbian. No.
I love her so much. So there's this movie. It's called Molly's Game, and it's based on a true story of this girl that used to run like those underground like casinos or whatever. And she talked about her experience because hers was like elite. So it was celebrities, movie stars, like rich people, famous people. And and I don't think that she named anybody until like she started doing interviews. In the movie, they don't say names. Mm-hmm. It's just, she gives them like nicknames. See, look at that. We go back to the nicknames.
Nicknames.
Oh my God, we're totally going to watch that tonight. That movie is so good. It is
watch it.
so good. Yeah.
I like how Iz is looking it up and
I
fact
know.
checking our
It is
asses. I
so
love
good.
it.
So Idris Elba is her lawyer in the movie.
I love me some Idris.
Yeah. Because, like, you know,
Yeah, I like
eventually,
him a lot.
like, they arrest her. And some of her clients testified against her.
It's got a lot of big names.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a great movie. It's a great movie.
That was like some Haydee Fleiss
And
shit.
I am gonna say this, and I don't know if this is right or not. I mean, not that it's correct information. I just don't know that I can say it.
Why?
But if anything, you can edit it out later on.
Whisper it in my ear.
No, so one of her her biggest client was Tobey Maguire.
Spider-Man?
Tobey Maguire. And when after like I found out who that was, like who it was when I watched, because this is really fucked up. He's a fucking douchebag. He is
Who's his
douche.
BFF? Tobey Maguire. Is it Leonardo DiCaprio?
I don't know.
I think Tobey Maguire's Toby
After the Great
Maguire's.
Gatsby?
Yeah, I think they're really like good friends. They're like BFFs.
Well, he's a total fucking dick. He's an asshole.
Oh wow, I want to watch the movie now.
Yo, it's mad good. So good. He's obviously not in it, but
Yeah.
you know who plays him?
The reference.
The guy from Superbad.
Jonah Hill?
Not that one, the other
Michael
one.
Cera.
Yes.
Oh, Michael Cera. Okay.
Yeah. He plays him. Yo,
I'll
we're
watch
totally
it
gonna watch
just
that.
to
So
see.
good.
We'll watch
All right.
it after we finish recording. So Elliott Page. Again mentions her co-star that she was having a relationship with her while filming the movie. I don't know. I guess when you release a memoir, right? Because she went to such a like major transformation in her life, transforming from
I think
female
just
to
because
male.
she's so like she's famous, you know,
right,
she's
that's
a
what
big
I'm saying.
star.
Like, releasing
So
a
it's
memoir
like
is part of like releasing the journey of what you've gone
right
through.
because you're so much in the public eye that it's just like, I mean, I guess technically they don't have to, but I think that they do it for like whoever is following them like loyally since whenever they came out.
Of course, because a lot of celebrities, you know, they have this platform where they feel the need to be responsible and hold their platform responsible for whatever, you know, they put out there as far as like, you know, interviews or whatever they say. They don't know who's watching, you know, who would take their words and be inspired by them. Or so because she's gone through like this journey of transforming from female to male. Now she's a transgender man. He is a transgender man, excuse me. You know, there's plenty of people going through the same thing, the same feelings, the same emotions, the same journey. So this is, I guess, is meant to be an inspiration to those
Like reassurance
specific
that it's
people.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's tough. He had also expressed a few weeks ago. I don't know if he mentioned this in his memoir, but he said, like, I guess when he was transitioning, he had a director. He didn't specify which director. Say that, you know, he would fuck him straight. That's and this is a trigger warning for some people because I know this is kind of like sensitive, but I guess he was
That's terrible.
I don't know if he was like auditioning for a role, but a director told him like, let me fuck you, I'll fuck you straight. That's crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah,
my money is on Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
Creep ass
All day.
motherfucker.
That's it.
I'm putting
I hope
everything
it's not
on
Nolan.
Harvey.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But that's weird. Ask for my consent before you put me in any book, any shit on your show. Like,
I'm not asking you shit.
ask for my motherfucking consent. Like, don't you be putting me in shit. I'm talking shit. I don't be asking my exes for any consent before I talk shit about them on here.
So
I mean,
I looked it up and I don't think you need permission.
You don't need permission?
I don't think you need permission.
I love how
Our
you're just
fact
looking
checker
it all up.
Is our fact checker.
I know. I love it.
But
we're gonna have you here every week.
seeking permission to write about someone in a book is an unwritten rule, but there's a rationale for why this practice is necessary. Then it goes into the details, so you don't need to. It's just polite, I guess.
Yeah, and
I guess if you write too much,
like if it's negative,
I'm thinking that if you write too much, it might lead to like defamation of character if you say negative stuff.
Yeah.
But like,
what if it's true? Like, is it defamation of character if the shit that I'm saying about you is true? Like, if I say you're a fucking dick infested ass, like,
wow,
STD dick infested ass motherfucker. Like, if I'm right,
if you have the,
is that a defamation of character?
I don't think so, right? Because I think it depends.
Yes,
on the
my
context.
chart. That's my proof.
Exactly. I don't think so. Because if you have the proof, and I mean,
right,
it depends on the context, right? Like,
so don't come for me if you really are fucking
STD
infected ass motherfucker. Like,
don't come in nowhere near me.
Don't come for me like that's the truth. I think you can. I don't know. I think you can though. Like,
I don't know. We'll see.
For anything, though.
You can sue for anything.
Yeah.
Don't talk about me.
Really
Don't talk about me.
Don't even like don't even allow me to get the inkling that shit is about me. Cause I am a fucking great actress. I'm a non-Oscar award winning actress. Like, I will act like pain and suffering to my soul. And you can sue for that shit. Emotional distress. Remember the thing not so long ago when we was on the 25 and over podcast when they were like, "Oh, would you sue your ex?"
Oh,
if
yeah.
things didn't work out, like over emotional distress. Like,
That's
bro,
insane.
people are suing their exes because shit didn't work out.
That's wild.
That's crazy.
That's wild. Yeah. I don't know, dudes. I just don't know. But I don't know, Elliott. I guess just keep doing your thing. Is
Well,
Umbrella
power to
Academy
you.
coming back?
Huh?
Is Umbrella Academy coming back?
I don't know. I don't even know that show.
I'm not too sure. The second season came out, but I'm not too sure about the
I haven't
third.
seen it. Oh, I wonder if it's coming back out. I love that show. He's on there.
I have a very like random question. So, do you enjoy like getting like your nipples licked and sucked during sex?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Does it do something for you? Like, does it feel good, or you just like
Yeah, it does feel
the
good.
visuals of like her being extra freaky and licking your nipple?
I can't say I like the visual, like looking down and watching a woman suckle on my nipples. You know what I mean? But it does feel good. It does feel good.
I don't know why I just had a visual in my head. Like, if everybody is nipple lick, like.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like, it's still sexy. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's not like
You saw her like lick that nipple.
you're not down there like that. You know.
Not sucking the teeth.
There's some tongue and rib licking and all that. You know?
Rib licking?
Finger
Yo,
licking
I'm
and all
done
that.
with him.
Yeah, I can't.
But yeah, it feels good.
Okay.
I'm assuming it feels good, right?
No. So I
Well, for
asked
us,
that
it's
question
different.
on my story as a poll, and a lot of guys were like, no.
That they don't like their
Yeah,
nipple?
the majority said no.
Really?
Men
Yeah.
don't know what they like
I
until
wonder
they
if
have
it's
it
just
done.
like how many niggas were actually honest.
Well, yeah, I guess
Right.
that's true too.
They didn't feel like it was a safe space. And
Yeah.
they were like, I don't know. And then a lot of times,
I
like,
don't know.
men don't know what they like until they actually have it done.
True.
So it's kind of like the whole,
They
like,
knock it
ass
before-
eating
yeah, they knock it before they
shit.
try
Like,
it.
I know, but they're also not
They're
very
like,
like
oh, no.
open-minded because
Right.
that would be considered gay.
that's whack.
It's stupid.
I feel like I saw a question and I was gonna pose it on here. Like, what is the one thing that men should be open minded to? And I feel like that's like
Ass play?
not so much ass play, but definitely like ass eating.
Yeah.
Because you guys, the G spot is in your ass, so it's like God placed it there for a reason for the woman to play with it.
Well, I don't know. Talk to a Catholic priest. They might think differently.
Oh, whatever. We not talking to y'all. And if y'all watching this podcast, then y'all got bigger issues than just ass
If they
play.
watching it, they should. They
Right.
shouldn't mind it. They made it this far.
So,
Oh God, I know that there was a like a list going on Reddit about questions that women were asking men, like things that they've always wanted to know, and we should go through that list.
what should I was gonna say like a nipple orgasm. I don't know if men can have them, but women can have them. Did you know that? Nipple orgasm? Have you ever given a nipple orgasm?
Off the top, nah.
He's like, there we go. So we can have a nipple orgasm, which
But
means
like, is that without touching? Like
That's
just
without
nipple
touching-
play without touching the clit?
without touching the genitalia, whatever they call it. Sorry guys, it's the tequila. It's not allowing me to properly say things, but yeah, without
genitalia in
touching.
Spanish.
Huh?
How do you say genitalia in Spanish?
Genitalia. I don't know. Am I right?
I don't know.
Oh.
I think it's the same. It's the same word. It's just pronounced differently because the G
class.
is a J.
So yeah, nipple orgasms is a real thing. It's part of the 14 erogenous zones for women.
Well, I can confidently say I've never had one.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna name all 14 though, and we'll see like if we've ever had. All right. So brain.
intelligence
The
is sexy as
brain.
hell.
I guess sapiosexual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dirty talk.
Are these no? Okay. All right. That's
Dirty
what I was
talk.
thinking.
So dirty talk will fall under the category of like brain,
But
as
can
an
you touch
erogenous
yourself
zone.
in any of these, or this is like I'm still like we on the phone, you talking, and
No,
all of a sudden
I-
it's like
I think it's just in general.
None of them has to do with touching.
all right.
It's just an erogenous. Well, no, I'm lying because number 2 is scalp. So the scalp is considered an erogenous zone.
I like that.
Yeah. So rubbing on the scalp, I have to agree.
That does feel good though.
Yeah,
Like,
it
that
does.
feels, especially with your nails. Like that feels amazing.
Yeah, I love that shit too.
And
It doesn't hit
sound-
the same when you try to do it yourself.
Nah, not at all. Not
No,
at all.
it doesn't.
Like rubbing your own temple.
Yeah.
I
Oh
wish
my
I had somebody
god.
right there.
Mm-hmm. So lips is another one. Number 3 is lips. Lips is considered an erogenous zone. Ears, yeah. Oh my god, yo, for sure ears.
Yeah, for me too. You know what's crazy? That I saw somebody posted that question on Twitter, and everybody, and well, not everybody, but a lot of people were like, "Ew, like no, like
No,
yeah." And I was like,
Yo,
"What?"
I had a guy a long time ago make out with my fucking ear.
It's
bro.
amazing.
That's
Do that more.
Yo, like tongue in the ear and everything. like,
I've had
yo,
that too. That shit is-
right? That shit felt so good. So definitely for me, my ear is definitely an erogenous zone. Like the neck. See, the neck not for me here though. It has to be like back here, like the back of the neck.
like the side. I like the sides.
Yeah, like the sides like going towards the ear.
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
ear.
like that whole
My big ass
little
ears.
slope right there.
Yeah. For men too. Men like that shit too. Breasts. Breast is another erogenous zone. So work your way from the outside in, and once you get to the nipples, use the fingertips to swirl circles around it. Ooh. The wrists.
Really?
Oh, word.
The wrists. I don't know.
That's new. What would
I
you
don't,
do?
yeah, I don't know. What do you? Yeah.
Yeah, it says here, make sure to find the pulse and kiss there.
Make sure you're alive still.
It's giving medic. Like,
Feeling that?
It's giving like you have to be a doctor for that
yeah,
one.
it's giving doctor role play, doctor nurse role play, doctor patient or some shit. It says here, try to stay for longer than necessary and show her how even in the way blood pumps through her veins. You love it. Okay.
Oh,
the
damn.
inner thighs.
Yeah.
I can see
like
that.
that.
They always say like, to tease the woman, like kiss everywhere around.
Yeah, I
That's
hate
what I
that
like.
shit.
That's what I like doing.
Yeah.
Kissing on the side,
hate
like,
that.
you know what I
Before
mean? Like,
actually
yeah.
diving in that motherfucker. All right. The feet.
I came once from that.
Wait. What do you mean?
I came once from somebody sucking on my toes.
Oh, really?
While fucking,
No, we
Oh, he
weren't
was sucking.
fucking.
sucking on your toes.
Yes,
Ooh.
we were fully dressed.
Talk about put your foot in your mouth.
Rewind. He said, "Talk about putting your foot in your mouth."
Yeah,
no,
we.
we need a story behind that. How
It
did
was
that
somebody.
go?
It was somebody I worked with, a million years ago, and I don't know. We were in his
brought it up?
office.
right.
Oh,
Who brought
in
it
the
up?
office.
He
Okay,
asked
Michael
you,
Scott.
like, did he have a foot fetish or something,
Yeah.
or
No,
so? But how did that come
Did
about?
you,
I don't know.
Did
We
you
were
say
just-
that, did you say that your feet were hurting, and then he said, well,
no,
let me rub your feet, and then
none
it
of
ended up
that.
in his
None
mouth?
of that. It just happened.
Don't shit
Right.
just happen.
No, that it really. I mean, it just happened. Like, yeah, we were working together, and we were in his office. It was
Listen,
just me and him in his office.
Making out and getting
did you
fingered
end up
just happened.
How did you end up with no shoes in his office?
And your toes in his mouth.
I think I had sandals on.
Sandal, okay, and what made you slip them off?
I don't remember. That was mad long ago. It was like 20 years
she
ago.
brings it up and can't tell the story
So that-
behind it.
that's-
Dios
that-
santo.
That was a lifetime ago. Yeah, I don't remember
allow that.
how it.
She's like, it just
started.
happened. I'm like, no, toe sucking is not one of those
'Cause we
things that
used to-
just happened.
We used to talk.
Especially you came from it. That's kind of memorable.
Yeah.
It is memorable.
Clearly
but I don't
not.
remember.
Not enough.
Well, the experience was not the conversation.
What led up to it? Damn it, we want to know.
I'm sorry, I can't tell you the full story because I don't remember it. I just remember that it happened.
Back to the list. Okay, so this one I totally agree with. The back. is an erogenous zone.
Oh yeah,
So for me, it would be
it's a
like,
big one.
yeah. So
Like the
I've
spine.
come from that too.
yes,
I like the dip, the little spine dip.
yeah.
And like the bottom. Like, I mean, and when I say this, I'm
He said the
talking about like,
tailbone.
when I'm kissing a woman, like, you know what I mean, like right at the top of the crack. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I love that. I mean,
He said top of the crack.
yeah.
The back, yeah. So
Smack
I used to have my ex, like, one of my things that I used to love is biting my back. So I would be like, oh, like, it was so weird. I was just like randomly
Like
oh, can you
nibble
bite
on
my
your back?
No,
Yeah.
I mean like
While he's hitting it from the back,
bites.
or just
No,
like foreplay?
Like as foreplay.
Okay.
I would be like, if he would kiss my back, I would be like, bite it.
Yeah, nibble. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
No,
not?
I
Yeah.
would be like,
Oh,
bite
you
that
bite it?
shit.
You leave
I-
a mark?
Not so
Yeah.
much biting,
Masochist.
but
I like that.
David used to do that. My husband, he used to like my back was a thing. Like that's how he always got me.
Scratch or
in the
biting?
mood. He would just like start kissing like back here.
Oh, okay.
And then he would just like work his way down, and then he would like lick and
We're giving you
Good
guys
times,
look
good
at this.
times.
We
Yeah.
teaching y'all guys. Yeah, we teaching you guys a little something. So the vulva is number 11, the erogenous zone.
Of course.
Yeah. So the vulva,
That's 11.
the clit, it's number 12, erogenous zone. Number 13,
Which
the
one do
butt
you-
cheeks.
Oh, butt cheeks. I like. Yeah.
he's like, I like that.
I like butt cheeks. No, we can keep going.
We like butt cheeks too. We like butt cheeks on here. The anus. If you can eat out the pussy, then you most certainly can eat out the anus.
Of course.
The nerve endings. I guess the nerve endings, all the nerve endings in the anus make it an erogenous zone. Yeah, and those were the 14 erogenous zones as per honeyplaybox.com. I like the name of that website, honeyplaybox.
Any other places y'all can think of that weren't mentioned? That
I did hear someone say before that the back of the knees turns her
Oh.
on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. The back of the knees. Yeah.
I like that.
That's such a random place. The
That
back
is a
of the
That
random
knee.
place.
is.
It doesn't get enough.
But you know
love.
what? I
But-
like when like you like kind of just caress.
Caress your thighs.
Everything turns me on, okay?
Anything
So-
can, yeah. Has anybody ever kissed
My
y'all?
entire body is an
She's
erogenous zone.
if it's got skin.
Guys, for real.
Yo,
It'll
my
turn me
entire
on.
body is an erogenous zone. You touch anything the right way, man, listen. But yeah, no, I like if you just like kind of like caress like that anywhere really, it just I get wet like that.
Okay. It's already giving out the
I feel
blueprint.
that, especially if you're feeling the person.
The blueprint,
Blueprint. It's like I'm in a walking erogenous zone.
yo, I really am.
I am. What about you? Like, what would you say is like,
For me,
yeah, a place for you that if a woman touches you or kisses you there, that's it. It's over.
my chest and stomach, and my neck. Yeah,
Getting touched or like her kissing your chest.
yeah, both. But like she said, anywhere, shoot. I'm a shoot.
2 peas in a pod.
I don't think niggas get enough attention like that. So, like, I'll take anywhere. Put your tongue
Yeah.
wherever.
It takes a special type of like, I guess, dudes to bring that out as well, or woman. Well, I for me, like when when you really started fucking as a woman or having sex, I wouldn't particularly like kiss a man's chest or anything like that. Like you kiss and then you get into the sex
Yeah.
type shit, right? You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
Then as you get older and more experienced, you kind of like learn
You
to
explore more, and
you
it's like,
explore, yeah.
like shit. I like when I first started. I get you right now. I'm licking you all over, underneath your titties and all that. Before I wasn't doing
Titty
it. You know what I mean?
sweat.
Yeah, all that song. You know what I mean? But yeah, you know what I mean? But yeah, you just explore, right? Like, you're like, okay, this is
The more comfort I think you build up with people too.
Yeah.
Like it really depends on the partner. It really
It does
depends
Yeah,
because
on
you
the
can
partner.
get that partner
Yeah, not-
that's just it's just bland, like it's so vanilla, bro. You will never get a text back from me with some shit like that. Like,
I don't know. I
can't be
turned
with a
vanilla
man.
into Rocky Road, okay? I take credit for
can't-
that.
Yeah, but there's just some men that won't even kiss during sex. They don't like kissing, or they don't want to kiss you after they go down on you. or
Yeah,
they
no.
don't-
So
I never get that. I never got that.
What?
Not kissing somebody after.
Yeah, I think that's so stupid.
I
Or
look at
after
it like,
you go down on them, they don't want to kiss you. Like, my man is yours.
yeah, if you can't,
Yeah.
how you expect me to eat you if you can't even eat you? You know, like, it's crazy. Like,
yeah.
if you don't want to taste yourself, why do I gotta taste you? Get out of here. Come here, suck mine, and then kiss me after.
Yeah, like don't.
Yeah, give me some spit
Listen,
too.
if
No,
you don't
but-
have an open mind,
But it happens. Like, there
I don't want
are
it.
men that would be like, ew, no. They could just be talking shit, right? Because then when you get a man in the bedroom, you get him so turned on and he's just doing
whatever you say,
he becomes your sex slave and he's just doing whatever. And
love that whole sex
slave thing. Yeah, in that moment, he's not gonna like be like, oh, that's gay. I don't want to do that. Whatever. But I don't know. I'm not with it. If you don't make out during sex, I ain't.
we don't want you.
We ain't for you.
Right.
If you don't want to kiss after we go down on you, we ain't for you. No,
Yeah,
I'm good off that. So, are we going to Pride Parade this year? Is there one out here in Connecticut? I think I asked you that, but
I don't know if there is one here in Connecticut.
I've never been.
I've
I want
never
to
been,
go,
but I would imagine that if there is one here in Connecticut, it's it'll be a lot smaller than the one in New York.
Oh,
so
for
if we
sure.
so if we find
sure.
one, we're going to that one.
No, yeah, for sure. I think I'm more comfortable attending like the smaller ones because
Right.
the the large crowds is just, doesn't appeal to me. I don't want to do it. I'm good with doing the whole, or even like the Pride after parade parties they have in the bar or something like that. Like I'm cool with doing that.
All right, so I went to Pride
Fact
in New
checker.
York last year.
Take it away.
It was cool. Yeah. New
New
Haven
York?
Black Pride. Yeah, I went with my
Okay.
daughter. Yeah, it
Nice.
was cool. I went with my daughter and her mom. It was super dope. I took my son. That little nigga was like, whoa, that was a lot to take in.
Yeah, I would
Think I went
imagine
again,
so.
Yeah, it was a lot.
It's so much fun though.
Like for adults, yeah. For a 9-year-old, I was like, wow.
Oh, okay.
Damn, little buddy, I'm sorry. Let's go get you some. Let's go to PacSun. Let's go get you some shit real quick.
Take you to Home Depot now.
Yeah.
Let's go buy some tools.
Let's
Get
go
this
back some
nigga a
tools.
hammer. I'm gonna get this nigga a
You
hammer.
gotta put a hammer in your hand now.
No, it was a lot. It was a lot for me, but it was cool. Today, June 11th, New Haven Black Pride. What today? Today's 11th.
Today's 11th. Is it?
Yeah.
Is the 10th.
Okay, so tomorrow.
Tomorrow's the 11th.
Tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow Sunday, June. New Haven Black Pride, Hamden Pride, and then North Haven Pride is June 17th.
Yeah, we definitely have to attend one of those, and we have to make sure that we bring our Lube Life.
Facts.
'Cause I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
It'll be perfect to try to sell some Lube Life at the parade.
There you
So
go.
let's see.
Yeah, that'd be cool. You imagine, like, oh well, you know what we need? We need like more samples.
We
Then
do.
we could have given them
could
out.
have
Right, yeah, I was
sampled.
gonna say that, yeah.
Give them
We
shits
can,
out with a sticker that has like at Ladies Pitch and use the promo code Pitch 10. Yo, Lube Life.
Yeah, make sure you guys purchase some Lube Life, man. As always, make sure you guys post, give your review. It can be anonymous. You don't have to show your face. You don't have to show. You don't have to
Right.
show anything. Just tell us.
Tell us if you like it. I want to
Let us
know. I really want to know because I love this shit. So I want to know.
And as for Dory, it can be used as a massage oil.
Yes, it's been used as a massage oil. I mean, granted, it was on my ass.
Still used as a massage oil. And make sure you guys, again, purchase the tickets. Live show for the 25 and over podcast. Ladies Pitch and Who Hurt Your Bro will be opening act for the live show June 29th, Thursday, June 29th at City Winery NYC. Link is in bio. Make sure you guys purchase your tickets. We will be there. It's going to be a blast. It's our first ever live show. We're super excited.
We really are.
Yeah, we really, really are excited. So make sure you guys purchase those tickets. Anything else, Dory?
We solved the mystery of the flowers. Did I say that already?
You did not.
We solved the mystery of the flowers. And I am not going to say his name, but I am going to say that Kevin was right. And Kev, we missed you this week. It's
We really
weird. Like, you made such an
did. We
impact.
really did. We're like, Kevin, when we hanging out with you again? Like,
Right. Like, what is this? We're groupies. No.
No. Don't get gas. No,
All
we do
right,
love
all
you,
right,
Kevin.
all right.
Shout outs to Kevin though.
Yeah.
He'll be on a future episode real soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, so he was right about the flowers, and thank you, because I love them, and I loved getting them because they were unexpected, and I love flowers.
Beautiful. They were beautiful.
Yeah,
flowers.
so thank you, my friend.
And our anonymous guest is
Any final words?
Any final words?
Thank you.
Thank you for being our fact checker. You were
Thank
dope.
you.
Yeah, for
This was a
real.
lot of fun.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna I appreciate y'all.
Did we
Congrats
we
for
took care of you for your first time. We
Yeah, y'all
eased in
did.
and we made you
Y'all did. Y'all
comfortable.
took it easy on
We
me.
popped his cherry.
We popped your cherry. I love popping cherries on this podcast.
Okay.
So, guys, make sure that you like, subscribe, share, review the podcast on all streaming platforms. Again, Ladies Pitch. You can find us on Instagram at Ladies Pitch and on Twitter, Pitch718. Our YouTube handle at Ladies Pitch. Make sure you guys subscribe, share, review the podcast, all streaming platforms. Show love, show love, show love. I'm hoping that soon we're gonna try to put together, I guess, a giveaway.
I'm like, a getaway? What kind of getaway we planning?
We're robbing a bank.
It's an orgy now.
We're going to be planning a giveaway for, one of our viewers, our listeners. Details coming soon. Hopefully it'll be Lube Life related, but yeah. So we're going to sign it off like this. This is your girl, Haydee Baby, your favorite mommy, signing out.
And your girl, Dory. See you guys next time.
Peace.